Obviously, here at First Down Playbook, we value play drawings, playbooks, the wristband sheets, and everything we do. And that's why we provide you with over 35,000 plays, offense, defense, special teams, youth, flag, and whatnot. But we also value the coaching points and the player assignments. And we want to talk to you a little bit about how important that is for you as a position coach. Because, in our opinion, with our 30 to 40 years of coaching, all coaches need to approach the game through the eyes of the player, through the helmet of the player. Make sure that your rules make sense when you're in a three-point stance and the heat of the moment and things are going really fast. And you've got to have a rule that will take over and make you right. You can't have a player that needs to reflect back on 16 drawings. The drawings are very helpful to coach that week's front or the offense they're playing or the special team scheme, but you've got to have a rule. And so what we want to talk about today is the use of always and never. If you can say always or never with your coaching points, it's going to be a very powerful tool for you, because that way you can keep it very simple. It's a yes or no, a one or two type of question for the player to either block down, not block down, that type of thing. Now, there always are going to be exceptions. There will be simple, uniform ways that you can write the rules and that you can have some exceptions, but you shouldn't have too many. And the last thing to keep in mind here is that you want to use them often, meaning your rules, and organize them and structure them so that they come across pretty much all of your defenses and all of your plays if you can. Now, here are three different examples. You're looking at the varsity defensive section. You can see just for the away side end right here, you want to keep it very simple. 5 technique, outside shade on the tackle, all right? Your key in the tackle. Play 2, C-gap responsibility. Play away, C-gap the trail. And then if it's pass, then you're going to be a contained pass rusher. And we try to do that with every one of the players in here. Now, keep in mind that these are just starting points. You should come in and conform these coaching points to your diagrams that you edit, and also edit these play assignments and these coaching points to fit your system. Now let's look at a special teams play here, a kickoff return. Once again, something to where the description needs to be very simple. You need to have buzzwords that mean something to your players. You may come in and look at our coaching points and take part of it, leave some of it out. But once again, you're trying to give the player something to cling to when they're going really fast. Things are buzzing by them on a kickoff return, and they've got an answer right there other than just a diagram. And finally, and most importantly, with the offensive lineman, in my opinion on this, is you start talking about things that can happen in here. A 3 technique going to a 2 technique, a slant, a stunt, a mug linebacker. You need to make sure that for these guys down here, they got very simple rules. Play side tackle, defender on the outside, call the tight end down, lead pull for support, those type of things. Defender inside, block down so the guard can pull. You've got to have an understanding on their part of what the big picture looks like, but when it gets right down to it, that guard, particularly if it's a young guard, needs some simple rules that will bail him or her out when the situation calls for it. That's why you'll see that we've got, for offense and defense, special teams and defense here, we have got rules to get you started and help. And once again, what we try to do and what you should try to do is use the words always and never as many times as you can, all right, because those words are precious to a player when they get in a critical situation and they have to make a decision and everything is going really fast for them.